Welcome to the Naomi Show.
Hello there and welcome to the show, and I'm joined by sex therapist Dr. Jan Hall today to talk about what a man can do if his woman isn't interested in sex. Now, Dr. Jan, there are lots of reasons why a woman may not be interested in sex or lose interest in sex, aren't there?
Yes, I mean, tiredness is one of the biggest challenges, and because women multitask and they like to often be perfect and excellent in everything, they really do kind of just have a switch that just goes off, and it's very hard for them to spark up. The other thing is, though, a lot of women still are not orgasmic, and so they can feel very interested in sex when they've got the the attractor factor. They're pursuing the man, they're in the rush of excitement. And yet once they've caught him, naughty girls, they just say, look, it really isn't my thing. I've had some women say, I wouldn't care if I never had sex again.
Oh, it's such a shame, isn't it?
It is.
There are, of course, other reasons as well, aren't there? For instance, they may be withholding because they're unhappy about something.
Yes.
Because women do withhold sex, don't they?
They do. They can. It's the first weapon, I guess,
yes.
To say that I'm not happy. And it is because a lot of men just basically are not, putting in their fair share of the chores around
yes.
the house. They're like little boys, and she's thinking, well, if I have to treat him like a little boy, why would I want to treat him like a man?
Yes, well, they feel taken for granted,
They
perhaps.
do, and they get quite resentful, and sex is just not something that they feel good about anymore with the guy that's just using them.
And just for men to know also, what about body issues as well, or body image? If a woman's not feeling comfortable with herself, that might also turn her off sex as well, mightn't it?
Oh, look, women are so self-conscious, even in the privacy of their own bedroom, and so the man has to, not hold back on the compliments, constantly.
Remember that, guys.
Constantly tell her that you love her, and that she's beautiful, and that you love to be with her, and that you desire her. Don't think just because you told her last Christmas, that's going to work. And also to be gentle. Sometimes caveman sex is fine, but most of the time women need time to warm up. And if you just go, boobs crutch, that's often a big turn off for a woman. So, to be more gentle. I just love this one. And if my man would just remember to do that, I melt.
Just occasionally. But it is tough for men, isn't it? Because they're going to feel somewhat rejected to a certain extent. Wouldn't that be true?
Nobody likes to feel rejected. And I've had some men say, I was just so sick of it, I decided I wouldn't even, try to have sex. And she would have to initiate it. And you know what? After 1 year, they thought, no, that didn't work either.
No. So how do they go about this? Because they need to find out what the reason might be initially, and bringing it up may be a difficult one for a man, mightn't it?
I think men do find it much harder to be verbal, and they're more likely to be physical. But women like to be, understood and to have a chance to put their point of view. So, certainly take her out for a coffee, take her for a walk in the park, a picnic, all the things that women, just love, or that they feel it's romance. So romance her, and then you'll start to make her trust you and open up, and you may find that it's something that's easily fixed. Wouldn't that be good?
Well, that would be fantastic. So if a man is going to go and have this conversation with his partner, how should he approach her? What's some of the best tactics that you could give men in this sort of situation?
Well, you've got to butter her up, as I said. You've got to come on with the compliments. Tell her all the things that you love about her. And then say, and it would be better and even better if we could perhaps, make love more. Use girl language rather than boy talk. And don't be too wussy about it either, though, because women, do like a strong man. And so I say caring but firm in your communications. But don't do it at night, late at night, because our biorhythms change, we get all emotional, and that's just going to be yet another turn off.
And watch out for part 2 of what a man can do if his partner has lost interest in sex. It's coming up.